It's not easy to be this smart. It's not actually easy to own this high of an IQ. And I talk about it every single day on my streams, every time I stream, every single video you can see. I would assume my viewers knew just how fucking smart I am. But apparently not, because one of my viewers decided to challenge me. And unfortunate for this particular viewer, they selected the wrong category, because unfortunately I'm really good at pinpointing flags and countries together. And before anybody starts fucking yelling that I'm smarter than you, you're not that smart, I'm not talking about your average smarts. I'm talking about very specific, like my memory works really strangely. I remember, for example, flags and countries and how hippos made songs and albums and artists by just a few notes. Like, I have a really distinguished memory on things. I don't know everything. I don't remember everything. I just remember certain things. And flags and countries are one of the things I remember. Lucky for me, unfortunate for my viewers, they decided to challenge me to recognize countries by flags. So before I press the play button, don't be afraid. There isn't a glitch in the matrix, although you're seeing two of me. This is a sped up recording of the 197 countries. Because, well, it would have taken you 24 minutes to watch that fully. And I'm just gonna offer you some commentary on top of it. You can see my lips moving beneath me and there's no sound. Don't be alarmed. You're not losing your hearing or anything. So I didn't really understand the premise of the game initially. Like, was this race against time or anything? So I tried to be as fast as possible. That's the reason why I did a lot of mistakes at the beginning. For example, there I made a mistake of selecting Tuvalu, although Micronesia instead of Tuvalu, because I was thinking it was, well, when you see Micronesia, they look very similar. And I stopped here to think, because all of the three, Jordan, Palestine, and United Arab Emirates, look the same. So it was Palestine, Uruguay. Those you can see that I just fast forwarding a lot of this. But for example, here, even though I'm gonna answer wrong, I do this a lot and I do it quickly. I do the deduction game. I deduct countries that I know this isn't. This isn't Somalia, because Somalia is... can I find it quickly here? Somalia is this one. It's the blue with white star. Central African Republic. It's also a relatively easy flag to remember from Africa, because it's not like anything other. This one. This one here is the Central African Republic, because of the red line going on the center. That's how I remember it. So it was either Guinea-Bissau and Benin, and because I haven't done this in a while, I didn't remember which one was it. And I thought it was Guinea-Bissau, and it so happened to be Benin. Well, what the fuck. Iran, Vietnam, Burundi. These are all easy for me. This was... I needed to take a little bit more than I wanted to, and I think I picked the wrong one, yeah. For some reason I remembered that Solomon Islands had the United States flag in it, but it didn't. It had only the stars. And next mistake. Serbia, Slovenia, Slovakia all have like really similar flags. And again, I was going as quickly as I could, because there was almost 200 flags and I wanted to just see how fast I can go with them. And this is nothing else than sloppiness. Now I know the right answer, but then I was just trying to be fast and didn't really read all the... this is Serbia, not Slovenia. It's easy. And I think this was another mistake, right? I think I picked... was it a mistake? This sort of a flag is really common. I'm pretty sure it's Moldova. But Chad also is the similar one. You can see the two flags there. Did I get it right? No, I took the wrong one. Yeah. African flags are relatively easy. Like Senegal was easy to know because of the green star. Costa Rica is... You could also bail the Costa Rica pretty easily, but... yeah. It's hard to explain how my brain works, but these flags and these colors trigger certain like memory points from my brain, and I can instantly basically name. If I see the country name, I knew exactly that it's going to be that one. But what I do because of my ADHD a lot, I second guess myself, and if I second guess myself, it's gonna go wrong. I should always go with my first instinct. That way, I would always be right with this. I haven't seen this flag. When I remember all of the flags, and this was one of the ones I didn't remember that when I used to do this, I didn't see this flag at all. But this was easy because I knew it wasn't Kenya, I knew it wasn't Ghana. I didn't remember Comoros, but I knew that, okay, Equatorial Guinea, maybe that tree symbolizes the equatorial line. So that was my deducting way of knowing the right one, which I got. Barbados, Paraguay, Antigua Barbuda, Netherlands, San Marino, Philippines, Botswana. As you can see, I'm going really fast. Although this is also sped up, but I know this. This was fun. I knew the answer first. I knew it was Armenia. But I second guessed myself. And what I did here was, because of all the flags you can see next to me, next to the answers, I tried to pinpoint where the fuck is Lithuania. And I find Lithuania here. Then I was like, okay, this is definitely Lithuania, so this must be Armenia. And I would have got it a lot faster if I didn't second guess myself. But because I second guess myself, this is also. If I would have second guessed myself, I would have probably got this wrong. Because Bahrain and Qatar have almost identical flags. The only difference is one has red on it and the other one has purple on it. But lucky for me, I remember the red one is Bahrain and the purple one is Qatar. Also, the South American nations, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Colombia, all have really similar flags. Little differences. Venezuela had those stars. Colombia doesn't have anything in it, and Ecuador has a strange crescent in the middle of the flag, but you just have to remember them. The Eastern flags are easy. Ivory Coast. What I did was I searched Ireland here, and I was okay, Ireland is there. Oh! The 3 red and white flags. There's Poland, Monaco, and Indonesia. All have this flag, but the stripes are different. And I don't know, I for some reason I remember this was Poland. It wasn't. Unlucky for me. Cambodia, Georgia, China. I made a joke in the stream that I didn't know what this is, even though I knew what it was. That was a deduction game. This is a lot of these are. Oh, that actually explain why I remember Mozambique's flag is the AK-47 in the flag. Really strange way to remember. I remember Niger really well. Deduction again. This was Madagascar. Here I actually second guess myself because this was zoomed in, so I haven't seen the Iraqi flag zoomed in, so I thought this text in the middle looked strange because, well, I have never watched the flag this closely ever. But lucky for me, I remembered that Iraqi flag has something on the middle. Syria has stars in the flags, and Yemen has nothing. But they are otherwise the same. And also Egypt has the strange crescent in the middle. There's 4 flags, so almost identical. But as you can see, I'm really like cruising through this. And the score I get is actually quite high. Here's Micronesia, so if you thought my mistake in the beginning was really fucking childish, this looks pretty similar to that one. Also, I double checked myself. It's not Fiji, it's not Kiribati, it's not Somalia, and well, it has to be Micronesia. So, deduction again. Maldives. I second guessed myself, and I need to go again. Deduction game. East Timor. That's just something I remember. Albania, Chile, Thailand, Banana. This was fun. You know how I remembered this was Jordan? Because Jordan is next to Palestine, and Palestine's flag was this without the star. And I remember United Arab Emirates wasn't exactly the same. So I just presumed it's Jordan, because the history of Palestine and Jordan. And it was. I knew it wasn't Cambodia. So I only had basically 2 options. Burkina Faso, Belgium. I think this was a mistake again. This isn't Romania, this is Cyprus, this is Moldova, yeah. 2 mistakes in a row. And I actually started sweating because I was making so many mistakes. I thought I was making. I thought I was playing this way worse than I actually was. I thought that I was making all mistakes all the time. And that's just my brain fucking me over while I'm playing. Even though I remember these things like pretty much autopilot. My brain tries to throw curveballs. This was a silly mistake. But I pointed out here is Liechtenstein and here is Haiti. Pretty similar though. And the third one of these, and now I knew what it was. There's one flag I'm waiting to come. Because this is like, as you can see, I see the flag, I can almost instantly say what it is. Yeah, I told that the blue here is too light for it to be Netherlands, so it has to be Luxembourg. Netherlands has a darker blue here. You go United Arab Emirates. It's a bit different than Jordan and Palestine, but... Oh, my favorite one. Oh, I skipped it so fucking fast. This flag has a certain value for me because I don't understand why the fuck I remember this is Djibouti. But there's something about this flag. If I was, I don't know, typical Finnish drunk, like crawling on the floor, puking, and somebody showed me this flag. You know what this flag is? I would instantly know this is Djibouti. I could probably draw Djibouti's flag. I don't know why. I have never been to Djibouti. I have never read about Djibouti, but I just knew. I just know this is Djibouti's flag. Kinda strange. Again, like flags that can always fuck you over if you don't pay attention. Australia and New Zealand. The stars change, nothing else is different. This is Ecuador. Brazil, I'm just bruising, now I'm reading chat. Stop reading chat. They don't help you there. Brunei, Trinidad and Tobago, Denmark, Montenegro, Central African Republic because of the red line, as I showed Colombia, Germany. If I did this now, I'm pretty sure I could get 190 because I now have this memory from my brain triggered, so I could do this again faster and more accurate. But there's no point because, well, I did it once. I don't need to do it again. I have to say something about Guatemala. I just remember Guatemala had light blue in it. That's how I knew that was Guatemala's. Strange, right? Why did I press Senegal even though I knew that wasn't Senegal? I already pressed Senegal, it's this one here. It's with the green star. This was deduction. It can't be Burkina Faso, it can't be Mauritania, it has to be Gabon or Sierra Leone. And I'm pretty sure Sierra Leone has a pretty unique flag, so it has to be that one. That was Nicaragua because it said Nicaragua. El Salvador and Nicaragua, even though they look similar, if you look closely to the flags, you can see that Nicaragua's flag says Nicaragua and El Salvador's flag says El Salvador. I was pissed about this because last time I played this, Libya still had the green flag, all green, and I haven't done this after that. And they changed their flags 2011, I think. And I think this was a cheap shot. Here we go. They changed their flags 2011, and I haven't played this game since 2011. And I have to... I'm sorry, but I don't follow Libya's flag changes constantly. So I didn't fucking know. I should have probably known. Well, this isn't Senegal, this isn't Cameroon. So it has to be Guinea or Mali. And I think Guinea has a different one, so it has to be Mali. Deduction. And I was wrong again, it was Guinea. And here you can see the 3 main villains. Indonesia, Monaco, and Poland. This is actually Poland, and I'm gonna guess wrong. I got all of them wrong. Double guessed. This is Cameroon because of the yellow star. Deduction. Now I got Indonesia, so I didn't get everything wrong. And we're closing in on the end. For some reason, I got Papua New Guinea wrong, even though I didn't remember Papua New Guinea looked like that. Samoa, Mexico, and there we go. 180 flags out of 197 isn't bad. I got fucked by the similar flags. So if you minus those, because I knew the countries, but I got fucked by the flags because they look so fucking similar. So technically I could probably say I could get 190 in a good day. There were like probably 7 flags. I didn't have any fucking clue what they are. But I would say 190 easy in a good day. I think that's kind of good. What do you think you could get? You think this was easy? You think you could do better? Leave a comment down below what's your score. Don't fucking cheat, you little shits.